And just like that, through the magic of eCam, we're live. I think, man, I keep forgetting to take the dang starting in thing off of the top of this sucker. There we go. Look at there. Okay. Hope everybody's well. Happy, whatever today is. Saturday. We're going to be pretty brief right now because I got to go. We got company. But I want to answer a question that was on my mind. Anyway, it's been on a lot of people's mind, which is what's the deal with this Clubhouse thing? Is it worth messing with? And I don't know. There's a lot of debate on it. Before we start, I want to see if this thing's working. Yeah, okay. It kind of shows people's comments on here. All right, whatever. Anyway, so I'll be fast. So here's the thing about Clubhouse, and I'm not a Clubhouse expert. I just spent about an hour on it. And I was on it for about an hour or two, maybe 2 days ago. I have spoken in 2 rooms. That's right, a whopping 2 rooms. And I have not ever started a room. Both of them were very, very interesting experiences. So the first room that I've ever joined in Clubhouse this week was actually about race. It had nothing to do with marketing. It was hosted by a lady, and oh man, I'm so sorry. I'm blanking on this person's name. We don't know each other, but anyway, it was hosted by a lady, and the name of the room was "White People ... What's Up with Racism" or something like that. And I'm fascinated by that topic. I'm appalled at racism, and I wanted to learn about it. So I hopped in there and I listened for a long time. I learned perspectives that I'd never heard before, and it was quite an eye-opener. So it had nothing to do with marketing. Just kind of sat there, and that was awesome. So then today, I joined another one. Actually, I joined 2 rooms today. And the first room that I joined was called like Millionaires Helping People Who Want to Be Millionaires or something like that. And it was good. It was really, really cool. And I got invited to speak, and I got to answer a couple of questions, and that was very, very nice, etc. And then went screwed off for a little bit, and then went and joined another one, which is called like Top 100 Social Media Influencers or something like that. I really need to have a better memory because this was minutes ago. It's what inspired me to stream to you right now before I have to go. And that was cool. It had like a lot of actual influencer people on there, not necessarily direct response marketing people. And they were talking about stuff. And it dawned on me in all 3 of these experiences that Clubhouse is without question worth messing with in terms of building your brand, but potentially not how you might think. And this is funny. So the folks that I've talked to about Clubhouse, it's a very limited number of people. The folks that I've talked to about it are like, hey man, you can go on, and if you get in a big room and people, if you talk or something, you'll get this many Instagram followers or whatever, and then they'll DM you and then you can sell them stuff. And I'm like, oh, okay, that sounds fun. Not really like, I mean, not that I mind, but it sounds kind of like manual labor, And so it didn't hold any appeal, really. And with me being a very, very visual person, I was like, this isn't going to be for me. But what I discovered over these 3 clubhousing sessions is when it comes to brand building, Clubhouse can be an incredible tool for you. So if we think about what allows us to build a personal brand, and even if like we're dealing with a corporation like Adidas or something, what could be used to build a global brand that's not even personality based? It's always like everything is always about who you want as a customer, what they want, and how they get it. And a lot of times we creators, I guess, for lack of a better word, we think we know what people want, and when you survey people and ask them what they want, it's you'll get like data that might not be accurate, and it might not contain the right choices for them anyway. So the big benefit of Clubhouse from my very limited experience, and like, sure, there's probably a way you can get on there and pitch and whatever, but the big benefit to Clubhouse from my limited experience to help someone build a brand faster is it gives you incredible insight on what people are experiencing, what they want, what they're curious about, what bothers them, and most importantly, how you can help them. Even if you never say a word on there, if you're just listening, you get all of that insight. And then if you take that insight and then later create your content around it, then you're hitting the market right in the sweet spot, in the real sweet spot, based on what they're talking about in Clubhouse. I mean, think about this, like the old adage from, I believe it was Robert Collier who said it in the Robert Collier letter book. I think I'm quoting my teachers right. Forgive me for misquoting someone if I am. It's very important people to be misquoting. But I'm pretty sure it was Robert Collier said, one of the most important things about marketing is to be able to enter the conversation in the prospect's mind. And Clubhouse allows you to do that because you can just eavesdrop on, like, ethically you're allowed, they've invited you in or whatever, like it's a public room, but you can eavesdrop on what people are talking about, what type of questions they're asking, and they literally just lay out the blueprint for you of, here's exactly what I can do to help these people, which of course elevates the amount of goodwill that you're able to provide to your marketplace. So can you make money on Clubhouse pitching stuff? Probably. I mean, yeah, I guess. I don't know. I don't intend to. Can you make way more of an impact long term, which is going to lead to money? It always does. Goodwill always leads to money if you attach offers to it at the right time. Clubhouse is the absolute best tool for that I have ever seen. It's even better than the old research methodology of reading like forums or whatever, discussion groups, or sometimes people who really go into research mode will go and look what people are posting in Facebook comments. And the reason I think it's better in terms of getting inside the head of your marketplace and really understanding what they want and how you can help them is because there's no filter. You can't edit or delete a comment that you have made on Clubhouse. Like if you ask a question or something, you can't go undo that. You know what I mean? And so it's like, it's very, very real. It's like you're seeing a stripping away in many aspects of pretense on the part, not necessarily of people who moderate rooms, although every room I've been in was moderated beautifully. I'm like, it seems like a very polite platform. It's really refreshing. John Lee was a moderator today. Oh, this dude, Eric from Hawk Media, which is a great agency out of Los Angeles, was a moderator today. It was fantastic. So it's like it's realer. If that's the good term. So I would strongly recommend you get on there, get in rooms where your desired market that you want to serve, where they are, and make no effort whatsoever, unless you can genuinely help, to like get attention or whatever. Just hang out and listen. I'm half tempted to sign up with a fake name so nobody knows who I am. Because sometimes I'll go in there and they'll call on me and stuff. I'm like, man, I don't want to be weird, and like decline it or whatever. But that's my take on it. So I hope you found this useful, man. I got to go. Thank y'all for watching me on a Saturday night. Please have a really good weekend. Oh, totally forgot to pitch. What am I doing? What's wrong with me? If you're into branding stuff, we're doing a free challenge. You'll never guess the URL. It's letslaunchyourbrand.com. And you can go there and register. That price is gonna double, before the timer hits zero. Of course, the price is free, so double free is still zero. So I hope you'll join me on that. We start that challenge. It's 5 days. It's live. We start it on the 15th of January, and you can see details, at Let's Launch Your Brand and all of the propaganda that I've put up there for it as to how amazingly good it's going to be and how you'll immediately become wealthy within seconds of joining. None of that is true. But join me if you like. I hope you do. That's what we'll be working on there. Okay, off we go, homies. I'll talk to y'all later. Take it easy.